Idaho Dub with an NCAA Football 2013 gameplay. Man, the time has finally come to play this. Many of you came to this channel because of my Road to Glory series last year, so if you're still here, thank you very much. Before I get into my Road to Glory character, I kind of want to give you a review of the game so far. I've only played Road to Glory. I picked it up last night at midnight, and I'm really liking the game right now. As far as the gameplay goes, my character feels more full, I guess, and more realistic, basically. I feel like he's not so video gamey, and I just feel like I'm in a lot more control. It just feels more realistic. There's this new feature called reaction time. You hold down the left trigger, and it basically slows the game down for you. I'm not 100% sold on that. I don't know if it really enhances the game or makes it easier for you. I'm probably not going to mess with it too much. But that's a new feature that's in there. It was kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe I'll talk about that more if you guys want me to do another, like a full review of the game once I play it. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and move forward with my Road to Glory. The main thing for me, though, as a YouTube creator, and as many of you know, I like to use, the intro and outro showing you like the players going into the stadium, all that stuff. I like to create basically a real football game atmosphere. And one of the big things that I was worried about after the demo was that the animations were going to be the same as last year's game. Basically, same animations for the intro, when the players come into the football game, same animations after you score a touchdown, their celebration. I was really worried about that, but no need to worry because they added 430 new animations, and it's pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited about that. The graphics are great. The game looks great. Like I said, I've only played Road to Glory, so I can't really give you a full review. If you want me to give a full review, let me know in the comments, and maybe we can do that later. But without further ado, let's dive into the Road to Glory series. And there's your first glimpse at Idaho Dub Jr. He is a nephew to Idaho Dub, the former Oregon State Beaver and Buffalo Bill. He's got some big shoes to fill. I just rhymed. That was ill. Oh, man, that was perfect. He had to choose 3 schools, so I took the 3 schools that you guys voted for on the Idaho Dub Facebook Bowl. Those are the first 3 schools. After that, I can get offered scholarships or school. The game will prompt me to tell me what schools are interested in me. But I chose Boise State, Oregon State, and Idaho because those are 3 schools that a lot of you voted for. And let's get into it. He goes to school in Idaho. Unfortunately, the school that I went to in Driggs, Idaho is not on the game, so we use Rexburg, but I still use my mascot from high school in the same colors. It's also the same school that his uncle, Idaho Dub Sr., I guess you would say. Is that weird? Do nephews usually get called Junior after their uncle? Either way it works. First game of the season, though. Dub, he's 5'11", 190 pounds, about the same size as me. Second is 16. Look at that option. Oh, and he's looking good already. Dub, another option. Woof, taking a shot. My, oh my. He's looking good. No scouts are after him yet. And to win. No win. Touchdown. Idaho Dub Jr. looking good. Rocking the number 8. Oh, nothing happening. All right, 3rd and 10. Dub to Kenny. There it is. Pretty easy game, the first game of the season. After the first couple games, Idaho offered me a scholarship. And got some other interests. Washington State's interested. That was another school that a lot of you wanted me to play for. The second game of the season, pretty big blowout. Dub Jr. tearing it up. My, oh my, just blowing through it. This is kind of how the whole high school career was for Idaho Dub Jr. Just kind of tearing it up until eventually they went undefeated and were in the playoffs. First game of the playoffs was against Eagle, and Dub Jr. looking good. 2nd and 14. Dub Jr. looking deep. Look at that. These are just some highlights so you guys know I'm not showing you the entire game. And in NCAA 13, we still got the Tiger Woods fist pump. Perfect. A little option play, and Eagle doesn't know what hit him. He's just too fast. Idaho Dub Jr., just like his uncle, has some legs. Oh, yeah. That's what's up. Nice job, Junior. Nice job. Pretty big blowout in the first game of the playoffs. Second game of the playoffs, we were playing Emmett, and as you can tell, we were blowing them out quick. It wasn't really a contest. No big deal. Look at that. One pick, though. Idaho Dub Jr. does have some pick problems. Oh, man. All right. 2nd and goal. Emmett scored. The coach is still leaving me in there. Don't know why. 3rd and goal. Dub, little option, and it's in, and that's going to do it. Until finally we make it to the state championship against Buell. Down 14-0, though, in the 2nd quarter. That's a pretty big deficit, you know. 1st and goal, though. Can Dub Jr. bring him back? Does he have the clutch gene? This is what the scouts are looking for. To Kenny. Nice job, Kenny. All right. Dub brings him back. Now it's all knotted up at 14. Dub looking deep. Woo! 1st and 10. And he's in. Deep strike. Rexburg goes on top of Buell. But Buell would come back, and now they're up 7 points. Dub Jr. looking for some room. Looking for some bluery because we're playing at Boise State for the state championship. Isn't that ironic? They want me to come play for them, too. All right. Looking deep. Oh, nothing happened. 2nd and 10. Dub Jr. brings the man in motion. Looking deep, and he's got a man, and he's in. And it's all knotted up at 28, but Buell scored, so it's 28-35. Dub Jr. getting it done on the ground. 1st and 10. Looking deep to my man Kano. All right. That's what's up. Maybe, hey, might have to bring him with me when I go to college, you know. 1st and 10. Dub to, I can't even pronounce that name. Whatever. And now it's all knotted up at 35s, but Buell goes down and kicks a field goal. Does Idaho Dub Jr. have the clutch gene? I think he does, baby. To the 10. 5. You're not going to catch him. It's a touchdown. It's a touchdown to go on top. And Buell could never score again. Never score again. Never. Final score in the state championship was 42-38. So Idaho Dub Jr. goes undefeated. Is a 5-star blue chip prospect. He's probably going to have some scholarships lined up. Look at that play. My. What a great high school career for Dub Jr. Following in the footsteps of his uncle. And so these are the schools that offered me scholarships. Look at all this. I'm a little bit disrespected right now because none of these schools want me to start except for Idaho. And before we get into what school I'm going to pick, I don't want to be second string ever. I want to go to a school and start. So I'm going to scrap all those experience points I earned in high school, and I'm going to see if I can find a team to walk on to. I know it's a curveball. You guys are probably like, what? No, you put up all these polls. Look, this is how Dub Jr. rolls. Dub Jr. does not want to sit behind anybody. He wants to start right off the bat. Florida said that I could start for him. A couple other schools, Air Force, Arizona, Arizona State, Cincinnati. Maybe Cincinnati? No? All right. Quite a few schools are going to they would let me start for them, and that's what I want to do. I want to be in a tough division, not a powerhouse school, and I want to start. I want to start right off the bat. I don't want to have to fight for a position. And Marshall's not really in a powerhouse division. Mississippi State, Vanderbilt's in the SEC. They're in the SEC, and I could start for them, but they worry me a little bit. They worry me. I don't know that they're going to pull in any recruits for me. So, without further ado, in a long, drawn-out process, Idaho Dub has signed with the Virginia Cavaliers. That is correct. I am a Wahoo, baby. I know a lot of you probably think, what, Dub? You're gonna play for Virginia? That wasn't even ever mentioned by you. Why Virginia? Well, back in the day, I was kind of a Virginia fan, and I just kind of want to play for them. They're in the ACC, which isn't the powerhouse it used to be, but they're still not a powerhouse school, and I want to play for somebody where I can start right off the bat. They're in a tough conference that can get me to a national championship or at least a BCS Bowl berth, and this is where I want to play. This is how it's going to be. Idaho Dub Jr. is a Virginia Cavalier, and I want to thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think about Dub Jr. going to Virginia in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.